So in the last couple of videos, we've looked at just using a GraphQL schema and GraphSchema to spin up a GraphQL endpoint on top of a Dgraph database backend. And we talked about how it works on conventions, largely using the types and the names of the types to match up and automatically generate queries for some of the query types. But often that's not enough. Those kind of queries are sometimes not what you need, and Dgraph exposes a whole bunch of other kinds of queries using multiple query blocks and all other sorts of things that you might want to use. And so GraphSchema also allows you to expose that as well. So in the last video, you might have noticed that there's another query here that doesn't look like it's going to be part of any conventions-based query mechanism. So it's called myQuery. It takes some text and gives us back a list of posts. And then down here in the annotations, it tells us that myQuery actually has another translation. So if I go and grab that, this is just another file that's got a Dgraph query in it. So this facility allows us to have a query of any name we like with any input types we like, and we provide GraphSchema with a pointer to, hey, this is where the translation of that thing is, and then this can be any Dgraph query we like with multiple query blocks, with variables, with whatever things. I've got Cascade in there, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff. It can just be as powerful a GraphQL query as you like. So if we go back to our Chrome extension, we can now use myQuery, and that query was basically meant to find posts with a particular bit of search text in them and make sure the author's got more than 2 posts, and then give you the posts back. So in this case, there's only one post that's got server in it and is by Frank, who's got more than 2 posts. But that just allows you to have GraphQL by convention, just based on the schema, but you can also expand it to have more powerful GraphQL based on translations to Dgraph queries that can be as complex and intricate as you like. So that's just a really quick video on how you can use GraphSchema to expand your GraphQL endpoint to be a really powerful one with whatever Dgraph queries you like in the back end.